Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Here we go, Singy. The fans have been waiting for this Major League debut for a while, and it's finally here. There's a lot of hype around his talent, and now we get to see how that looks at the big league level.
Yeah, this is the kind of game it's going to be shared all over social media later tonight. Baseball fans all across the world are aware of this debut, and we're lucky enough to be at the stadium for it, so I'm excited to see what he's got firsthand. My advice to him would just be to soak it all in. Don't worry about the results.
And on the hill, the lefty, number 13. And he's kind of been the talk of baseball since his last outing.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
About to get started here. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And we're underway from St. Louis.
Hi.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Ball.
Got him. One down.
Ha.
0-2 now.
Ball.
Stays alive. Just getting started here in St. Louis. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Going.
Damn, I don't know how to. I got love.
Brandon Lau bops one out of here. His 9th homer of the year.
Oh, I suck it.
Spencer Horwitz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
2 down, nobody on. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Swings through it for the K. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this. Digging in, Mason Wynn. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Triolo takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Batting second, first baseman, Alex Burleson.
In the air to left center, Horowitz in position. 2 down. And now it's Ivan Herrera.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. 15 straight games with a knock. This guy's red hot.
And that one hammered. Going back on this one. And that one hops the wall. Safely to second. He's got a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Yes! High fly ball right field. Yes. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone! He'll touch them all. His 11th of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-1.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
So 2 down. Here's Nolan Gorman. And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz settles underneath it, and that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, all set for the start of the inning. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
They're having a tough time gauging the break on those pitches. They're dropping in for strikes, but they aren't swinging at them for some reason.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging, and that's 4 strikeouts.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. Up the middle, Win. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Connor Griffin. Griffin making his debut in the middle of the season after missing out on the opening day roster. I don't think anyone's surprised the former first rounder made it to this level. It was more a question of when and not if, Siggy.
No.
Yeah, as you say, Boog, it's something we've been waiting for him to get here. We knew all along it was going to happen at some point, and now that he's at the big league level, he's going to focus on whatever it takes to stay up here.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to the left. Handles, throws to first, and the Pirates go 1-2. Back here in St. Louis, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, number 63. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Flores. And there's 1 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
2 away. Now it's going to be Jose Fermin. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Hit weakly on the ground. Griffin. Tosses to first.
Got him. That's an out.
St. Louis goes back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. To the right side, and that's just foul. Triolo launched a homer in his most recent game. And 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Popped in the air out towards left center. And there's one away.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit.
Ball.
Next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. Swings through that one for strike one. This to third. Zips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Time called. Swing and a miss and a slider.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Yes, it was.
And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz on his way over, and there's one down. That smash towards center. That's out number 2.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
This one in the air center field. Cruz settles under it, and that is that. On to the fourth. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Swinging a foul out of play.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
1-1 now. And a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Just missed getting out of here and tying this game. Spencer Horwitz now at the plate. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Waste no time there. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
The 0-1.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Just missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And O'Neill is struck out. The Pirates leave 1. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the fourth, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Ivan Herrera. To third, Gonzalez. Over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Cruz takes it in for the out. Out number 2. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals.
That's a ball.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
On a line.
Yes.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should score the run. The run scores from second, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now a chance
Yes!
for Jordan Walker.
Finally! Fuck!
Crushed. Left center field. This one's
Finally!
deep. Forget it.
Hit!
A 2-run homer, his 14th of the year, and they add to their lead. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Finally!
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, singing.
There you go.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock. Runner at first with 2 away. Everson Pereira next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1.
Yes! He's starting to hit.
Drive, and this might be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 6-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
For Pittsburgh, number 75, Camilo Doval.
First pitch swinging.
Fuck you, that starts looking like that.
On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. That'll end the inning after all. Back here at Busch Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th. Nick Gonzalez getting ready to.
Damn!
Oh, this ball is
First
crushed
pitch
into
off the
left
rookie.
field.
Fuck.
It's on its way and gone.
Hey, rookie.
He circles the bases. Home run number 10 of the year. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Ball 2.
The 2-2 on the way. Hard on the ground to first. Burleson steps on the bag. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Triolo at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Throw to first is in time.
Hey.
And there's a foul ball. On the ground out to short. And that's the third out. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. That one's in there. That's strike one. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Mason Montgomery, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Bakker getting cranked up as well. The other way, one up, one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself.
There's a swing.
Let's go. He on
way
fire.
Back there. Out of
Yes,
here.
he on fire. He's my best hitter right now.
Home run number 5 on the season. And they add a run. It's 7-2.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Ryan Torres digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that. Doval, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Well struck right field. That one back. And
Yes, he on fire there. Yes.
They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
We'll take that.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Up the middle.
There you go, rookie.
And
Rookie
that's
is
a
hit.
base hit. And
Rookie
out
is
to
hit.
aboard.
Look at the rookie.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. He's already homered in this game. Hard line.
Yes.
Should be extra base.
Everybody's starting to hit
And for the
again.
plate. One run across. The relay throw. Now
Everybody's starting to hit
two-run
again.
score. It's a two-run double, and it's now 10-2.
These guys today are so great at handling velocity.
On the mound now for the Pirates, Mason Montgomery.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Shot into the
they on
gap,
fire.
and that should bring in
They
the
on
run.
fire.
Walker is waved
They
home.
on fire,
He'll
Jack.
score,
Oh,
and it's
my God.
11-2.
He finally
Goes
started
into
to hit
second.
again.
That's an RBI
He
double.
finally starting to hit again. Yes.
And now here is Everson Pereira. Breaks his bat.
Damn.
There's a soft liner. O'Hearn, the flip, and he gets
Got
him.
him. That's an out.
Nicely done.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Line drive.
Yes.
That's a base hit.
He's starting to hit
Third
again.
comes across. It's an
Got
RBI
12 runs.
single, and it's a double-digit lead as
Wow.
they're up by 10. So a man at first. Alec Burleson will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. That one lifted to left. Horwitz under it. And that's the inning. But welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Ryan O'Hearn now at the plate.
Ball outside.
O'Hearn, 32-year. Old. He made his big league debut in 2018, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. The 1-1. Here's a high chopper. Sends it across to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Pirates, the Marcell Ozuna.
And time is called for a mound visit. New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Caleb Ferguson. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Ferguson.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Goes down looking. Ozuna thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. And now it's Brandon Lau, having a lot more success on the road this season.
Ball, no.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Gets him to chase after that one.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
In the air, out towards left center. And that is that. Back here in St. Louis, well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, it could be my turn to go yard next.
One down.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Torres. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Cruz takes it in for the out. 2 down.
For Pittsburgh.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Lake Bacher.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way.
Gets it to first. And talk. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Spencer Horwitz.
And that is out of play. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a high fly ball to left. 1 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1. On the ground right side. Here's Wynn for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. This one pretty well. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Designated hitter, number 63.
Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. No swing. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight. That one fouled off. Man at second. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they extend their lead. Jose Fermin next up for the Cardinals. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Into center.
Fall.
And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw to second. In there safely. That's ripped into the outfield. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second to third. Not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. So back to the top of the order. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Now this is a rocket to left. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in. And in at second with an RBI double.
Picks himself up at RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over.
Jay, are you gonna watch our game?
No, I'm playing the video game right now.
On the ground. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is late and they get a run at home.
The most important job was getting to the ball. That didn't happen. Another run comes home to score. So that's about all you can ask.
15 runs.
For Pittsburgh.
Ivan Herrera and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Swings through that high fastball.
When the White Sox play, somebody join me to get you updates from that.
Next offering is fouled back.
Yeah, you can. It's fine. Appreciate that.
Two on, 1 out. Softly hit to third. Gonzalez. There's one. Double play.
Damn.
You're out. What a twin killing to end the inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Oh, God, how did he miss that?
And he can't knock it down.
How did he miss that?
Okay,
How did he
I
miss
will
that?
let you know what losing to win.
Okay.
Foul ball. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball off the plate.
Are they playing against the Detroit again?
Swings
Yeah, I
through
think
this one.
they already played
Came
though,
out of his
Brandon. To be
mechanics
honest, with you,
there.
I think the
Typically
game was
likes to
over
shoot
with.
the ball the other way, but
They
that
was
time,
winning.
a little anxious.
Ground ball to first. Could be 2.
Got him.
Burleson. Toss to second.
Good D,
What
good
a
D,
double
good
play
D.
that was.
Good
Get
D.
it over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now with the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Brian Torres.
Jay, how you throw a double play on the game, I will do that.
Pulls
You
it
said
down
what?
and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
He was all over that
You have to
first
practice,
pitch
Brandon.
fastball. Just barely
You have to
missed
practice.
it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
He swings
Late.
and fouls
It's
1
late.
off.
Come on, Nolan.
How do you get a double pike for the Astros turn when Hunter Brown is in the...
Action for the Pirates.
Pirates.
Gregory Soto, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go.
Damn.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see.
For Pittsburgh.
On the mound now, Gregory Soto.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Two down, nobody on.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom.
Damn.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. All set to start the ninth in this one. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Foul ball there.
Ball.
Oh, look at the
D,
stop.
good D, good
Over
D.
to first. And very nicely done for the out.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
Ball 2.
Oh, shit, he getting fouled.
The 2-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Next for the Pirates.
So man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Pereira takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Ball 2.
Ozuna off of first with 2 away. Hit on the ground to the right side. Ball game.
Yes.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
15-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Pirates 30 at bats, 2 runs, 5 hits, 2 RBIs, 1 walk, 7 Ks. 2 home runs and 1 double. Need 6 pitches. Cardinals 42 at bats, 15 runs, 19 hits, 13 RBIs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Eight doubles. 8 doubles. Eight doubles and 4 home runs. Wow, they went crazy. 8 doubles and 4 home runs. Jordan Walker with 5 RBIs. Wow. Used 2 pitches for the win. That was a good ass game. Damn. And my pitches are still tired. This is crazy.
Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the St. Louis Cardinals.
Jay, I got a new chair for my desk.
Okay. Nice.
Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone.
First. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Kyle Leahy. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
This one looks like trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Just off the outside edge. Ball one. And a swing and a miss there. Struck him out without a swing. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. Ripped to right. 2 away. And now Nick Gonzalez. Right through there for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Nice grab. And they get the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for the Pirates, Carmen Mlodzinski. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile.
Oh, look at this. From his backside. In time. Got him.
What an acrobatic play right there. Knocks it down, throws from the seat of his pants, and just looks like he's playing in the backyard. He makes it look really easy.
Out towards right center field. Cruz settles under this one. And there are 2 outs. So digging in, Ivan Herrera. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs. Get deeper in the count. Try to climb the ladder.
This one in the air center field and makes the grab. And that's the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, here's O'Neal Cruz.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That's outside. Ball 2. Slice the other way and foul. That one lifted to left. 1 away. And there's a strike. Second inning here, no score. And there's a strike in the outside corner. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Batting 7th, shortstop, number 6.
You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Connor Griffin.
Hee-haw!
And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back here in St. Louis, now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jordan Walker. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Grabs his bat and pops him up. Lau pulls it in on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out. 1 out, man at first. Here's Baez.
Number 22.
Swings and misses at the sweeper. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. On the ground to short. On to O'Hearn. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
7, first baseman, Alex Burleson.
And there's a foul ball. Drilled in the air out towards right center. He's got it, and that is that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first in time. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit. That clips the corner.
They seem to be a little aggressive at the plate today, specifically going after that changeup. Swinging out of the zone is only going to hurt your chances to do any damage.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. And that skips into dirt.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Ramon Urias. Fought off foul. Michinski making his 10th start of the year. And he was a second-round pick in 2020. To third, Gonzalez. Jump throw on the money. Nice play.
Batting ninth, second baseman, J.J. Weatherhold.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Reynolds should have this one. 2 down. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. He's one of the best players in the game. Chases that one upstairs.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
This one in the air, center field. And that's the third out. Back here at Busch Stadium. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Marcell Ozuna.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That one ripped left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That's through there for a strike. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. In the air to left center. Walker on his way over. And a couple of quick outs. Now the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Down at bottom 4. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Blaze Jordan. In the air, right field, Triolo settles underneath it. And a quick out, number 1.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
What a stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Now the left fielder, Jordan Walker.
He's picked up right where he left off last game, Boo. What can't this guy do? It's like BP for him in the box lately.
Hard liner. And that will end the inning. Back here in St. Louis, leading off, O'Neal Cruz. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
In there at the knees. Going to count 1 and 2. Rolled slowly to first. Burleson takes it himself, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. To the right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit. And that's downstairs.
No, that's low. Ball.
And that's ball 1. In the air, left field. Walker gets under it. And that'll do it. Still no. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That one fouled off.
You know, these Cardinals, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. they might just want to consider a more patient approach.
One up, one down.
And this lineup has no choice but to make an adjustment in the second half of this game. They have to try something different if they want different results.
Yeehaw!
Strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Ground ball left side. Griffin. And it gets by him. Throw to first. Gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out. And up next for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. On a line. Cruz grabs it on the run. Back here in St. Louis. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Andy Rodriguez, the next to hit.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Way out front for strike two. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for Pittsburgh, right fielder Jarrett Triolo.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
On the ground, Weatherholt. Throw to first in time. So the batting order turns over. Ryan O'Hearn now at the plate.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That one to first,
that's a
and
foul
it goes
ball.
just foul. Two down, nobody on. And that one finds its way through. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Foul ball there.
Bam.
Line drive, base hit. So that's two straight two-out hits. Lau at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That's the ball.
Outside low, and a count 1-2. High fly ball out to left field. Walker under it. And that's the third out.
Yes.
So another good inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Fouled off. He was late. Gets him to chase after that one.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the splitter, and it was effective.
Second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt.
Slider right there. All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth.
We'll take that.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for two. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Mason Wynn digs in now. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Out towards right center field. Cruz moving under this one. And there's 2 down. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Sneaks through. Base hit. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single. 1-0.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee. It's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
That is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Back here at Busch Stadium, here's the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Damn, no.
And it's a foul ball.
Oh, fuck.
But it had the distance.
Ball.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition. He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the...
Center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Quinn Matthews gets the call from the pen.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
That's the ball. Ball.
The Cards trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one misses, and now 3-1. On the ground to first. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets to first to have the runner. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Up the middle, win. And that will end the inning. Bucks go down quietly. They trail here 1-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jordan Walker. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. It's practically automatic at this point. It seems every trip to the plate, something good's happening. Manager at it.
For Pittsburgh.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Mason Montgomery.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Ripped to first. Caught. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play.
Man, those are tough ones all the way around. As a hitter, you feel you did everything right and kind of got robbed. As a runner, you're in a really tough position trying to read the ball and get back. And as the first baseman, it's a split-second reaction to catch the line drive as you're coming off the bag. But he did a great job of having the awareness to know he could get 2 outs, not just the 1.
Strike 2.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Now we'll pull it to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Redbirds down quiet.
That was nice.
Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
That's a ball.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. High fly ball lifted into near right field. That's out number 2. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jared Triolo. The Cardinals holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. To the right side, and that one finds its way through. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. That clips a corner.
Go with the tying run at first base. He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Taps softly to the right side, but that rolls foul.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And that's the 3rd out. Pirates leave 1. They're dead. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. Foul ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Ouch, that one drilled him. Throw to first, safe.
He's in there.
And now we'll have to check back on the righty. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like he got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point. And we'll have to see how he looks.
Please
but
go
to
out.
me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
1 down. J.J. Weatherholt will hit next. 1 for 2.
J.J. Weatherholt.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Hard grounder
Yes.
in the outfield for a knock.
Oh, shit.
Throw back in, holds the
I might have
runner
to
at
pitch
third.
it. Who's coming up?
Base is
Who's
now
coming up?
loaded. Only
Who's
one
coming up?
away. Here's the center fielder, Blaze Jordan. Golden opportunity right here.
Look, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Damn.
Left center,
Nice.
Reynolds under this one. And he makes the catch. Runner
Get
tags
up
from
here.
third. He's in on
Yes,
the fly,
yes, yes,
and they
yes.
lead by 2.
We'll take
That
that.
play
We'll
really
take that.
shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a
What
run.
do you think?
I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff.
On the mound now for the Pirates,
Come on.
Camilo Doval.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 9th inning coming up. Cardinals lead it.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Hey, are you
To first, but
serious?
it pulls him off
Are
the
you
bag.
fucking serious?
Up next for the
Are you
Pirates,
fucking serious?
second baseman Brandon Lau.
And the pitch a little bit low.
Yeah.
Ball 1.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. He's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
That one not close. 3-1. Look out!
Damn,
That's
what
hit.
the fuck?
Making a move at second base. Pirates going with a pinch runner. Billy Cook looking for some added speed out there
Man,
in the late innings.
That's crazy.
Now the 0-1. Ball 1
No,
there.
that missed. That's a ball.
Next offering is down low. Yeah, that's ball 2. Just
That's down.
missed.
That's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And the time
Man,
run
this
is
fucking
on
game is
base.
cheating me, man.
Patience to
This
take
game
that
is
walk and
cheating.
keep the line
This is
moving,
crazy.
and it sets up
This
a
is
critical
crazy.
at-bat coming up
Oh
with the
my
bases
God.
loaded here.
This
Up
is
next for the
fucking
Pirates, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. Misses
No,
again,
that's
5 in a
outside.
row.
This is crazy.
Ground ball right side could be 2.
Oh my God, they cheat me!
Can't make
Fuck,
the
this
play.
game is cheating! This game is cheating me, man!
Left
You
fielder,
see this
Brian
bullshit?
Reynolds.
This game was cheating, man. Look at this shit. This game is cheating like a motherfucker, man. This game is cheating, man. This is crazy.
And he takes one
This
right
game,
on
look
the
at that,
black.
that wasn't even a
And
strike.
it's
This
0-1.
game is cheating.
Late swing,
This game
foul
is
to the
fucking
left.
cheating, man.
But I think ultimately you
This
want
is
to tie
crazy.
him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel
This
to
game
it
is
and hit it to
cheating
the
like a
outfield.
motherfucker, man.
The other way. Base
Oh
hit.
my God, this
Run
game
is
is
in.
cheating me, man. This
Here's
game
the
is
throw.
fucking
Now
cheating.
the second run is in.
Damn, this
It's
game
a
is cheating me,
two-run
man.
Single, and
This
in
game
the
is
ninth,
cheating.
they take the lead.
This game is cheating.
High
This
fly
game
ball
is
right
cheating like a
field.
motherfucker,
Carrera
man.
under it.
Damn, this
He
game is
makes the
cheating.
grab. Runner tagging from
That's
third.
crazy, man. They hit the
Save.
man with the ball
And
and
they add to
everything.
their lead as
This
the run
game's some
scores from
bullshit.
third.
I fucking hate
One
MLB
out man
show.
at first. Next to hit.
Damn,
Runner
this-
on the
this
move.
game
is
There's a
low.
ball. No
Damn, I
throw,
needed
safe
2
at
outs.
second.
This game is cheating me like a motherfucker.
And there's a strike. Good
This game
heater
is
at
cheating.
98.
This is crazy.
Out Outside low.
Started pitched
Ball
a good
two.
ass game. This is crazy, man.
On the ground, right side. Burleson takes it to the bag. Got him.
This game is shooting like a motherfucker, man.
Ball. Line drive. Makes the grab on the
This game
run.
cheated me, man.
And that is that.
This game cheated me, man.
Welcome back.
Some
And
bullshit.
here comes the
This is
closer,
straight
Luke
bullshit.
Weaver.
This
He
game
comes
cheated
in
me,
with a
man.
chance for his second save of the season.
Picking up where he left off last game, Boo. Really comfortable in the box.
Damn.
You can see it in his body language.
This game is cheating the fuck out of me,
Then
man.
there's one down.
That was some straight bullshit. That was some bullshit.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Next offering is fouled back.
I needed
The
2 outs.
Buccos trying to close out a
With a
2-run
2-run
lead
lead
here in
in
the last
Vegas,
half of inning number 9.
That's crazy. That's
Now,
crazy.
Boog, this is
They
a
just
real
cheated
tough
me.
place for visiting teams to come in and close
Just
out
cheated
ball
me.
games for a win.
A sliding stop. Throw to
They just
first.
cheated me out of
And
this
that's
game.
a great play for the out.
We
This
saw a
is
few
crazy.
skills on display there for the out. Technique was
They just
great.
cheated me out of this
Reaction
game.
time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Baez.
Nope,
the next
that's
to hit
outside.
takes
Ball.
outside. And a foul ball.
And they just cheated me out this game. I had either 2 outs. They had me hitting the guy with the ball and everything, walking. It's crazy. Hey.
Weaver is just one strike away. Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Damn, this game.
Grounder
Oh,
gets through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Big spot here, bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. Out
damn,
towards
I
left
lost.
center, Cruz on the move to the gap.
They cheated me
And
out
he's
that
got
game,
it.
though. They
Ball
cheated
game.
the fuck out
And
of
the
me.
Pirates, even this series, up in a
They
game
cheated.
apiece.
They cheated for that one.
Well, all
They
game,
cheated
this
for
team
that
had to battle with that 10th man.
They
Those
cheated
fans
for that.
making a lot.
That was some bullshit. That was some straight bullshit. My starter did this fucking thing. That's some 3 hits. Fuck. I'm gonna switch dudes to a closer. I'll make him a closer. Yeah, he can leave my closer. He can leave my closer. That old brain didn't suck. Oh, 15 as a closer. That's pathetic. No closer with no fucking ERA that high. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 157 158 My bullpen is, look at this shit. My bullpen is fucking terrible. My bullpen is terrible. Let me make some moves real fast. My 40-man roster. My 40-man. My bullpen ERA is high as fuck. Vince is on the 40-man. Wow. He got rocked when he came. Fuck. I might send Fernandez back down and bring that guy, but he got a cannon. I got some hard throws. Got some strong arms now. This young dude right here is the real fucking deal. He the real deal. He the real deal. He is the real deal. You're gonna get the CRA down, so he the real deal. But Brian sucked. He sucked. Closer. I do not like him. He's a fucking closer. Matter of fact, so this bum ass thing. I don't like him as a closer. Oh, he down to 40 man. Fuck. I just fucked that man's shit up. Damn. I just fucked this shit up. I gotta bring fucking bring the sack up. Bring the sack up. Bring the sack up. Oh, damn, sack not on there? Fuck. I go for another back catcher. I go for another back catcher. It'll be Crooks. Wait for bring Crooks back in. Okay. I go with 3 back catchers. Okay. They got another back catcher. They find depth chart. Our rotation fucked up. Everybody inside this shit. Everybody inside. Why is everybody so fucking tired? Fuck, so they're probably gonna call the rain out anyway. They're probably gonna call the rain out anyway. Get some more rest. Some rest. Oh, he can't play shortstop. Okay. It's not like
Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the St. Louis Cardinals.
they cheated me in the past.
Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff.
first pitch coming your way next. Our starter in this one, Luis Gastelum. What do we need to know here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Swung on, broken back grounder to third. Not in time. He's safe.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Right through there for a strike. O'Hearn gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Damn!
This one belted. Deep left field. On its way. Gone!
He got on plane with that high fastball, but look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Brandon Lau, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 runs across in the inning here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss. Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good eye in that spot. Liner snagged at first. Here's the Pirates lineup now. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs. O'Neal Cruz. 2 down, bases empty. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
No, that's low.
Just missed. And that's downstairs. And the count is 3-1. That clips a corner. Cruz wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. Still 1 challenge left for them. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And that's going to bang against the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That's a base hit. The throw in, and he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help, and absolutely perfect.
Digging in, Mason Wynn. In the air, right field. Triolo has a beat on it. And there's 1 down. And that one hammered back there. That one hops against the fence. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
These hitters today are so great at handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now at the plate, Jimmy Crooks. Swings, and this one's flared. He hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting fourth, left fielder, number 22.
That one kicks away from the catcher to third, in there safely. Burleson up to third on the wild pitch. Burleson on third with 2 out. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Back here in St. Louis, new inning getting started. Connor Griffin getting ready to hit. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Out to short, Win. Fires over to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. 2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Jared Triolo. Foul ball there. Now a step off the rubber to reset.
I control the fuck though.
Two down, nobody on. That smash towards center. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Nolan Gorman.
Second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there. See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Inside, almost got him. The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And that is foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against.
Can't glove it cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. First and second, 1 out. Jose Fermin next up for the Cardinals. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Damn!
The flip, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here at Busch Stadium. Well, Singy, he came in fresh off an outstanding outing, but today hasn't been easy.
Yeah, he's been grinding it out so far, Boog, but still a ways to go in this one.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
Hey!
That one finds the zone. Now 1-2. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Lau getting the start at second, hitting third in the lineup. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He's scored 9 times in the last 10 games. And there's the automatic. Man at first, one away. Right through there for a strike.
They seem to be a little aggressive at the plate today, specifically going after that changeup. Swinging out of the zone is only going to hurt your chances to do any damage.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Gonzalez up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Outside low. Full count now. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Holds it in on the run. 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like Hunter Dobbins into the game.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
That's too low, and that's ball 1. Nice curveball for a strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And that'll load the bases. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Reynolds in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a ground ball. Base hit. 1 run is in. Fires to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 4-0.
I'm playing this background.
In the air, right field. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Blaze Jordan. High fly ball, right field. Triolo under it.
That's why I started my
Takes it in for the out. Swing and a ball popped up. Loud. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 down, bases empty. Down the number 2 hitter, Alec Burleson. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the Pirates catcher now, Andy Rodriguez. That one missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike in the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
In plenty of time at first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
That's crazy.
Ball.
High fly ball down the
another
left field
home
line. Back there. Out of here.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge
called
coming
the ball.
from behind the dish. So the call stands.
Damn.
So that removes their last challenge.
Damn.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field.
Look at this. You know, let
Could
me
be
switch
extra
my
bases.
man. This game is acting funny as hell
Around
today,
second
man.
now, going
They
for
wouldn't let me
three.
switch my man.
And he's got himself a
What
triple.
the fuck?
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And it gets
In this
slammed.
game, I don't even feel like
Runner
playing
in
this
from
shit no more.
third to extend their lead.
This is crazy.
Around second now as they still
This
don't
is
have
fucking
it.
crazy.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
On the ground. And it goes just foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Pitch in the dirt. Ball one. And down on strikes. And there's two down. Stepping in, Nick Gonzalez.
Ball one. Ball two.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And that's down and away. And ball
That's
four,
ball four.
two aboard.
Take it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Check swing, and he went 0-1. Fought off foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Traffic on the bases with two already in to score. Top half of inning number 4. Torres under it. And that is that. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Pirates 6 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
You know, these Cards, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Oh, look at the stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. And that's the mental part of the game we're talking about. The starter's been dominant out there, and he probably feels like he has a chance to finish this one out.
Sliced hard but foul. The Pirates up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, with that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through.
This man ain't home in so long.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Griffin on the run, sends it over to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Fucking like the deep on the fucking Pirates. This is crazy.
You know, these Pirates, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Ball, that's
With all
down.
those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Gets it to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, shortstop, number 6.
The Buccos up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. What a stop! Over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, catcher, S.V.G. Rodriguez.
Here's the catcher, S.V.G. Rodriguez. Has grounded out a couple of times. Ripped on the ground to second, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it though 6-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Cardinal DH, Thomas S.V.G.
S.V.G.
Right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Now batting, center fielder, number 39.
This one popped up. Griffin brings it in with a nice running grab.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Fermin. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Hit in the air, center field. And that ends the inning. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. And now, Jared Triolo. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
O'Hearn, in his 8th season, 32 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. Just a slow ground ball this time. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. So now with one away and a man at second. Now Marcell Ozuna. Ground ball right side. Throw to first in time. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Stays alive. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Got him to chase one upstairs there. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Blaze Jordan. Out towards right center field, Triolo giving chase, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. That to right. Triolo settles under it. And there are 2 down. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
In the air, left field. And that'll do it. Back here at Busch Stadium, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
And another ball.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Smoked on the ground a second. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for Pittsburgh,
Brian Reynolds here.
Brian Reynolds.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The Pirates up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Now a screamer into the outfield. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
3.
And that skips into dirt. Two down, nobody on. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bucks go down quietly, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Seeing do players get bored during blowouts?
Well, it just depends. I mean, some days, Boog, when you're blowing it out, like you're getting a lot of hits and you're putting some numbers up in the columns. The worst thing on blowout games is if you're that guy with the goose egg and everybody else has got multiple knocks and you went over. You're just saying, man, what is wrong with me?
The 0-1. That one at triple digits.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Handles, throws to first. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on here, Ryan Stanek.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep. Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Got him. One away.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
Back to the top of the order, Ryan O'Hearn now at the plate.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That one missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 2-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So there it is. The crew chief has made the decision, and they're going to delay the game. The weather just too much to keep playing right now.
Well, hopefully the break isn't too long. I think this could pass through pretty quickly, Boog, but I'm no weatherman. I do know this. These pitchers want to be able to stay in the game, so we'll see.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boog. No chance of stopping the outside pitch, and now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
The next offering misses. Ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Lau at the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Fair ball. Headed for the plate. One run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Picks himself up an RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even.
Oh, that got him.
first.
Up next for the Pirates, center
All
fielder
loaded up. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. And a slider in there for a strike. That clips the corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea.
They take the force out. That ends the inning. Back here in St. Louis. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, S.V.G. In the air, right field. And a quick out, number one. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. The results speak for themselves, and
this one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
For me, at the plate now, and that's strike one. Man at second. Not in time. He's safe. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Next to hit, Blaze Jordan. Out towards right center field. Cruz moving under this one. And that'll do it. Back here at Busch Stadium, leading off, Brian Reynolds. And he can't come up with it. Flips it, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out.
Inside ball.
Struck him out looking. Griffin wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here's a 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
On a line out towards center. And that is that.
For Pittsburgh.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Camilo Doval.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Gonzalez to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out. Next to hit, Alec Burleson. 1 for 3.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now he breaks his bat. They get 1. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. They put the tag on him, and that'll do it. Ball game.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.